This is Test J, Passage 4, Question 27. Which one of the following most accurately describes the relationship between the second paragraph and the final paragraph? Now, I don't have any notes on what the second paragraph was and what the final paragraph was. I can remember that the final paragraph was like a, hey, let's temper our enthusiasm here a little bit because the pollen record isn't perfect. The second paragraph was, the introduction to the idea that we could use the pollen record. So the first paragraph was, hey, you want to learn more about history? Don't just rely on documents, use the pollen record. The pollen record is cool. The last paragraph is, yeah, but not so fast. The pollen record's not perfect. That's what I got. That's my prediction. A says, the second paragraph proposes a hypothesis for which the final paragraph offers a supporting example. No way. It's like a good idea and a warning that the good idea isn't going to solve all of our problems. That's what I'm looking for. B, the final paragraph describes a problem that must be solved before the method advocated in the second paragraph can be considered viable. No way. They didn't say we have to solve the thing in the last paragraph before we can even use the method at all. They said we can use the method. In fact, they give two examples in the third and fourth paragraph. They give examples of using the method successfully. The last paragraph doesn't say, well, we can't do this until we solve it. The last paragraph just says, hey, it's not perfect. There's limitations to this thing. C, the final paragraph qualifies the claim made in the second paragraph. Yes. If you struggled with this question, it's because you just don't understand what it means to qualify a claim. Qualifying a claim just means that you limit that claim, okay? In LSAT conditional reasoning, any if-then statement is a qualified claim, okay? So, for example, when you're selling a house, you might put a clause in there that says, yeah, I'm going to sell you the house if I close on this other house. The if part is the qualification on the claim. So the claim is a promise. I promise I'll sell you my house. The qualification on that promise is if I close on this other house, because I need a place to live, right? So I'll sell you my house if I close on the other house is a qualification, it's a qualified claim. And that is what they did here. They qualified or they limited their claim. So pollen record, really great for history, but not going to be perfect, certain limitations. A qualification is just a limitation on a claim, and that's exactly what they did in that last paragraph, so the answer is going to be C. D, the second paragraph describes a view against which the author intends to argue. What? No, the author is arguing for the idea that the pollen record is useful for historical purposes. The first half of D is wrong, which means I don't have to read the second half of D. E, the final paragraph offers procedures to supplement. No, it doesn't. The final paragraph is a limitation on the possibility, on the usefulness of this pollen record. Notice what I did there, especially with D and E. The way I go fast is that I see wrong answers way before I finish even reading that answer. So the first half of D, the first half of E are enough to eliminate it, and I'm very happy here picking C.